Hi guys, and welcome to episode 1 of my new FM21 Experiment, where we take a spine of FIFA 21 prime icon players, including Ronaldo, Zinedine Zidane and Paolo Maldini, put them in a lower league team in England and see if that team can make their way all the way up to the Premier League and hopefully into the Champions League. This will be a 12 season challenge. It might go up to 15 seasons. It depends at the end of season 12 where the team are. If it looks like they're up there vying for a spot in the Champions League, I might just extend it a little bit just to see where we get on with. If we take a look at the actual players that we've brought in, so there's 3 players, like I said, there's Maldini, Ronaldo and Zinedine Zidane. And what I've found is that it was a Steam Workshop update. It was a database edit, and I'll put it into the description below just if you want to try it. It contains all prime icons that are in the FIFA 21 catalogue at the moment. I've just removed the rest of them just so we don't get like Man United with Beckham and Giggs and stuff like that, you know what I mean. I've also made sure that they don't change teams. We don't want Zinedine Zidane going to Real Madrid under Zidane. Can you imagine that? Proper weird. So they will all be joining Santos in 2050 just for the retirement home. I've knocked down their ages so they're around 14 or 15 and they're on £5 a week just so they don't bankrupt Walsall Wood. The reason that I've chosen Walsall Wood is because it's quite close to where I was actually born, being from Walsall myself. So it's quite nice. It was either those or Pelsall. I think Walsall Wood are the better team, so I thought that. And plus Darren Byfield as well. He's a nice guy. What I'm going to do is I will sim it till the end of each season and then we'll come back and just check the stats. I've given the club a balance of £3,000 as well as a wage budget of 600 just so that they keep afloat. And we'll see where we go from there. If we take a look at the competition, now that Walsall would have got these players, in terms of the Midland Football, where they are for the season preview of the Midland Football League Premier Division, they are odds of 91 to 1 on. So hopefully, if they don't go up this season, there's something wrong with them basically. So we should see them climb up the ranks quite quickly. Maybe League 2 in about 3 or 4 years, depending on how far they are down the tiers. I don't quite know. But let's just get on with it, shall we, guys? So what I'll do is I'll cut it here and then we'll come back at the end of season 1 just to have a quick review, see who's scored what and who's done what. Cheers. And we are back, guys, for the end of season 1. There's something aesthetically pleasing about the fact that all 3 players are showing in that column. It's really nice. Steve Peck is the new hot prospect for Walsall Wood. Looks fantastic. Sure he's going to be a world beater. If we actually look at the schedule for the first season, it's just a sea of green. As you can tell, they won everything, every game. Almost cheating, really. I'm starting to think this challenge isn't really a challenge. Or should I say, this experiment isn't really an experiment. It's just, can we see how many goals Ronaldo scores? So they beat Newark in the Midland League Cup. So they're the title holders, and they also beat Ardsley Town in the FA Vars final as well. And they went to Wembley and they took about 240 fans with them. So I'm sure that was quite a nice segregation of fans in there in the 90,000 capacity Wembley. Sure they made a lot of noise. If we take a look at the actual players and see how they got on. So Zinedine Zidane's in the international at the moment, that's fine. He's got into the Olympic Games already. Jesus Christ, that's quite good. 11 under, Jesus. He's only 16 and he's already known by France. That's good. So last season, he had 34 games, 35 goals, 31 assists, 15 player of the matches. That is fantastic. 8.79 average rating. Nothing more you can say about that. Absolutely dominated it, really. Really, really good. Take a look at Ronaldo now. He had 38 games, 37. So he didn't even average a goal a game. It's not as good as Zidane. Should have picked Pele. So 27 assists, 18 player of the matches, and an 8.88. So he led the line. He was fantastic, basically. In the friendlies, he was different beast. In the Cup, he scored 19 in 16 games, 8 assists. Really, really good. Back to Walsall Wood. Now Maldini. I'm not expecting him to score that many, to be honest. He's the defender. I expect him to be the rock at the back. So let's have a look. There we go. 4 goals, 11 assists as a centre-back's really good. 2 player of the matches. We'll take a look at the goalkeeper in a minute just to see the clean sheet. But that's really good for 35 games. Again, played well in the cup as well, 8.16. So they're all averaging over 8, which is expected for people that are over 190 current ability to be playing in Tier 8. What was I thinking? So if we take a look at the keeper, and is it Steve Grant Smith? No, he's the new keeper, isn't he? Ah, Grant Smith, yeah. So that's not too bad. 13 appearances, 10 clean sheets, 7.15. So yeah, we can see that the defence was as solid as the attack. As you can tell from all this. I mean, look at the zeros. Didn't let in a lot, did they? Coventry Sphinx. I remember playing against them as Cadbury Athletic and they were a pain in the arse. So yeah, we'll take a look at the transfers now, just see if they're brought in at the end of the season. Stephen Ireland has now come in. So there's going to be a future FIFA Prime icon. Sure the Man City fans will be happy at that. So that's not too bad, Stephen Ireland. Brought in a lot of players at the end of the season, obviously. So if we just take a look, you've got Grant Smith was the goalkeeper. Jay Davies. Looks like a bit of an hooligan. Midfielder. I'm trying to think if there's anyone that I know here. Josh Clark? No. Ex-Brentford though. They've got a good squad. And actually I want to show you the club finances. So at the start of the season, Season 1, they had 3,000 balance. They've now got 864,000 balance. That'll just be the cup runs and stuff like that. So the owner's almost a millionaire now. He's loving the fact that he's found these free prospects just walking around the streets and he's just bought them in. So yeah. Ronaldo and Maldini are already icons, which is great. Can't believe they're already icons after just one season. I thought you had to be quite a few games in, but that's good. Zidane will go there. I'm hoping that they become legends. That'd be nice. That'd be the end game, basically. We've also got a nice little trophy cabinet now. That one was there already, the Midland Football League Premier Division, was it? No, it wasn't. It was that one. Ignore me. So they're getting nice bit of trophy. Nice bit of silverware there. Nice trophies. So what I'll do, we're going to Season 2, the end of Season 2, and we'll come back then, shortly. We are back, guys, for Season 2, the end of Season 2. I just realised while I was doing it that I forgot to show you the league position of Season 1. As you can see, it was complete and utter domination that they played. It's like Sunday League for them, basically. I mean, it is kind of Sunday League anyway, but it's almost like they was having a kickabout with the mates. 38 games won, 0 lost, 0 drawn, 140 goals. That's more than double anyone else, which is really good for the first year. Second year, if we take a look, where did they finish? Of course they finished top, but they got a draw this time. Nice of AFC Mansfield to put up a fight. But once again, more than double goals scored. If we take a look at the schedule, we can see for this season, that's next season, yeah. For this season, once again, Sea Greens, and then they got knocked out in the first round of the FA Cup to Leyton Orient, which was expected, really. Once again, Sea Greens, and then went out to Boreham Wood. And Nate Phillips got sent off at 7 minutes. Ooh. Nate Phillips? Isn't he the Liverpool player? I'm pretty sure he is. So if we take a look at the team, because I'm pretty excited now, I'm pretty sure that is Nate Phillips. Let me just check. Maldini's playing as left back. That seems like such a waste that he's playing left back. That's probably why he's got so many goals and assists. So we take a look at Maldini actually for this year. So we played 37 games, which was just one less than all of them basically. 3 goals, 10 assists, not bad. 23 cup games, Jesus. 4 goals, 7 assists in there. So I think he's definitely played left back. He's definitely playing left back for the team. Seems like a waste. If you take a look at Zidane, Ronaldo's not even playing either. Ooh. If you take a look at Zidane, once again, he played 35 games, 31 goals, 36 assists. Man's a machine. expected. And then he played 17 cup games, 12 goals, 2 of them were penalties, and 12 assists. So I think he's the star of the show, basically, the main man, Zinedine Zidane. You've also got Ronaldo, who's just got a 10. Jesus. And he played for all 38 games, which is good. So he led the line. 36 goals, 21 assists in the league, 17 man of the matches. That's great. And then he played 27 cup games, 27, scoring 29 goals, 10 assists, and 13 player of the matches. So not bad, really. 30 player of the matches last season. It's up there. I've seen better. Yeah, if we take a look at the squad, I think some of you will notice some names already, and I have. Ben Pearson, playing for them. And did he come in this season or last? No, he came in last season in the Northern Premier and played 26 games on a free. I paid $1 million for him on my Birmingham save. How are they managing to get players like this on frees? Jerome Sinclair, David Davis. No wonder they're running up the league. Okay, this is weird. Yeah, there's Nate Phillips. Okay, good player he is. Actually, I can't believe that they're getting this calibre of player for free. I mean, Richard Keogh's crap, obviously, but he's a bit old, but he still does a job. George Thorne, again, being played out of position, does a job. They're going to run up this league, aren't they? Yeah, so if we take a look at the competitions and see what they've won. So they won this year. What have they won? They've won the Northern League Cup. There we go, which is nice. And then they won the Division 1 Central Northern Premier League, which is nice as well. If we take a look at their finances, because there's got to be something wrong with the finances for them to be like that. They're now over £2 million in the bank with 1.2 million transfer budget. This isn't an experiment, is it really? This is just someone putting overpowered players in a team and just seeing what happens. Ronaldo and Maldini have now gone up to legends, which is great. Zidane is still only favoured personnel. Don't know what he needs to do to go up. But yeah, there's the end of Season 2. And I think we can say it was expected, really. If we go into Season 3 now and see what happened, well, for this first episode, we'll go up to Season 4, the end of Season 4, and then we'll just carry on from there. I have a feeling that this team will probably go to the Champions League, looking at what's happened so far. So we'll come back for Season 3. And we're back for the end of Season 3, guys. As we can see, if we look at the squad, it doesn't look like much of a changed squad. Pretty much the same as what was the end of Season 2. I forgot to look at the transfer history, actually, so if we just take a quick look. Yeah, we can see they're not really bringing anyone in. Dave Richards for 4.9k. Nice goalkeeper there. Who did they sell? Steve Parika. Jesus, he's good. How did they get him? Well, he went on a free, which I bet they're not very happy about. And then Geordie Hiwula also went. Ex-Birmingham. Ex-Manchester City youth. And how many did he score for them? 16. 16 in 40, which isn't bad. So if we take a look at where they finished in the league, end of Season 3. Okay, so that was domination again. 149 goals this time. 15 goals against, 42 games won. Yeah, I don't think it was a contest once again. If we take a look at the players, Maldini still being played on the left. He scored 6 this time last year, although it was 4 more games, so we had one game less than the 42. 14 assists and an average of 8, which isn't bad. 20 cup games, which means that they weren't playing as many cup games this time. So they've either not won a cup, or they went out early, or because they've gone up a league, there wasn't the cup that they was in before. So they've moved out of almost like the range of the cup. You know, they can't qualify for the certain cups. I'm sure it's something like that. He's scored 1 goal in the cup, 7 assists. Not bad in 20 games. I was expecting more, to be honest. Zinedine Zidane, now 18 years old. Oh, absolute machine again. Although his goal output's going down, his assists are going up year on year. And his average rating's going down. So by the time he's in League 1 or League 2, we're expected to be about 7.5. So he played all games again. Played 21 cup games, 15 goals, 17 assists, 6 player of the matches. Jesus, he should have got more than that. If we take a look at Ronaldo, once again scored 41 goals in 41 games with 24 assists. So if anything, he's going the other way. Zidane's going down, Ronaldo's going up in goal input, which is good because we need the striker to be scoring. Once again, 24 cup games. So we did have a few cup games actually. 15 goals, 12 assists, 10 player of the match. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. If we take a look at the schedule just to see how they got on in terms of the cups. Sea of Green, Sea of Green, Sea of Green. And they lost in the FA Cup 4th round to Forest Green. It's not too bad. They beat Bolton 4-0 away, which is fantastic. They then went to the FA Trophy quarter-final. And did they get through? They did. They got to the final. So they won the FA Trophy and the Northern Premier Cup this year. So we take a look at the competitions. Build the Base FA Trophy. Walsall Wood. Nice. Northern League Cup again. Nice. Have anyone gone up yet? No. Still no icons. So Zinedine Zidane, I don't know what he needs to do to become an icon. The fans just don't like him, obviously. Darren Byfield's an icon. Favourite personnel, Jerome Sinclair, Richard Keogh. He's got to be old enough to retire soon. 36, still playing. And then Steve Pareca. How many did he score for us? 13 in 24, which isn't bad. Isn't bad at all. Take a look at the transfers. I'm pretty sure we just have. But we didn't look backwards, actually. So we can see that at the end of the season, they bought in Steep on the 10th, actually. So it was October. Midway through the season, actually. And then Leo Lecroix. Not a bad centre-back. Jack Ruddy has already moved on. Goalkeeper. And they've got to the point where they're sending people out on loan already. So if we take a look at the finances, I'm expecting some big movements here. Yeah, 3.7 million up to 2.7 million transfer budget. I don't think any league's going to be ready for them, to be honest. League 2, League 1, they're just going to run through it. As soon as the reputation's up, it's game over. Right, we'll come back for the end of Season 4. We're back, guys, for the end of Season 4. It's been a really good season by the looks of it, as we can tell. First in the National League North. Not as dominant as we'd expect, although I have got the answer for that. 28 wins, 12 draws, 6 losses. So it kind of struggled. It was almost like a normal season for them, really, if they didn't have the 3 icons. If we look at the stats for each player, you'll see why Walsall Wood began to struggle halfway through the season. And that's because the work permits for Paolo Maldini and Zidane had expired. I'd already thought about Ronaldo, and I'd already changed him so that he had an extra nationality. So each player should have, if I look at his information, is he? Yeah, so each player has now got English as their other nationality. Because otherwise, what's the point of the experiment? It's not really an experiment, to be honest. It's more of an exhibition. Just how good they are at the moment. So yeah, Paolo Maldini only played 20 games, 1 goal, 3 assists. Wasn't really expected to have such an output because he only played half the games. Zidane was also another one that only played half the game. So he played 19 games, 14 goals, 13 assists. So they really missed Zidane. He scored 4 and assisted 4 in the cup as well. Luckily Ronaldo was there, otherwise I think they'd have been in the National League North for another season. He scored 31 goals in 36 games and also had 17 assists, which is a nice output really. And he scored 4 goals and 4 assists in 8 cup games. So I don't think they did very well in the cup games. If we take a look at the schedule to see where they were in the cups, as you can see, yeah. So they got to December and it was looking fine. Then as soon as Zidane and Maldini went, it started to go off the rails. This is where they went out of both cups as well. So they went out on the 4th round replay of the FA Trophy, and they also went out to Yeovil at home 3-0 on the third round of the FA Cup, sorry. If we take a look at the transfers just to see who they bought in. So we knew about Dave Richards. They also bought in Jacob Marsden, another keeper. So obviously they thought about maybe it's the keeper that's the issue. They also managed to sell a player, Dave Richards, for money, which is nice. They've brought in a few players at the start of this season, and it looks just like youth players really. They've been released. Definitely youth players. And they've also brought in Dwayne East on loan. It looks a really good region actually. Fantastic region. I think he's going to score some goals this season. Jesus Christ, have they managed to get him on loan? Yeah, this is going to be another bloodbath. Once again, Zinedine Zidane is nowhere near the icons, which isn't good. Not good at all. So, yeah guys, that's the end of episode 1. As you can see, before we do it, we've moved into a new stadium. I've just noticed. We've moved into Walsall Stadium, Banks's Stadium. Pretty soon, let's just take a look at where are Walsall? They're 24th in the Championship. Okay, that's not too bad. They went down and then come back up. Not bad, not bad. So pretty soon we'll be playing Walsall, and it'll be a Banks's derby. That'd be nice. Take a look at the finances, just to end it there. 4.7 million. Obviously they didn't have a very good cup run this year, so they only made like 1 million. Not, it's almost shortchanged to them now. But they have got 3.8 million transfer budget with £20,000 wage budget. It's really cheating, to be honest. Absolute cheating. I can't believe it. Cannot believe how well this has turned out so far. I say turned out how well it has, like it's been exciting. It's kind of gone how I thought it would. Complete bloodbath. They've just run through everyone. Yeah, we'll come back for next episode and we'll have season 5, 6, 7 and 8. If you've enjoyed it, please let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe. It'll probably be 2 or 3 days before episode 2 comes out, just because I need to record the 21st episode of my Birmingham save. I've also got some other stuff in the pipeline. Anyway, have a good day all. Bye bye.